In this video, I have a crazy build for you guys that anybody can solo the Guardian with no problem. Now, anybody can solo the Guardian if you use this build correctly, because I have had people commenting that it is not working, they doing 11 damage. Well, if you're doing 11 damage, you are not using this build correctly. Now, I will be explaining everything that you need to know. First of all, something new about this build, that's why I want to make the video, is the Furious and Onslaught stack. The Furious and Onslaught stack actually works with minigun shredder. I don't know exactly when this change is made, because I'm pretty sure I did test minigun shredder when they added Onslaught stack. I was like testing weapons and stuff, and I think I tested minigun shredder. It did not work for Onslaught, but right now it is actually working with Onslaught, so the minigun shredder damage will go up with your Onslaught stack and Furious. That, as you can see, we will be using Furious right now. So before we start, I will be using two methods. I will show both of you what you need for those two methods. Both of them is gonna be very easy and simple. But before that, for those people that is have like really low amount of damage, because I did had comments and stuff, someone were saying like I'm doing 20 damage, some was saying I'm doing 11 damage. If you're doing that much of low damage, because with this build you should do at least 1000 plus damage, at least minimum 1000. If your damage is that low, that means you actually have the ammo, 5mm ammo, and instead of using the shredder, you are using the ammo, so you're shooting ammo, and you should not do that. Make sure you have 0 ammo. Every raid that you do, you will get 5mm ammo. Open your inventory, go to your ammo and drop them. You do not want any 5mm ammo, because if you have ammo, your damage will be very low. You'll be doing like 11 damage or 20 damage. So make sure you drop all of your ammo. No ammo, 0 ammo, and then you will do 1000 plus damage with this build. Now the weapon we'll be using for this build is this minigun right here. As you can see, it could be like 2-star. All you need is Furious with bashing damage. That is all you need, those 2-star, and you should be good to go. Then on the perk card, this is the perk card. Now for one of the build, this build like that, you must have it like this build, exactly like that we have for the first build. But for the second build, all you need is radioactive strength and then the basher. For the first build, you need all of the perk card, but for the second build, all you need is basher and then radioactive strength. That's it, nothing else really. You should be good to go. And then the legendary perk card, it is not necessary. You can do it with absolutely 0 legendary perk card, but if you can like use this legendary perk card just like that, it could be even level 1, doesn't matter. You can even have no legendary perk card. We already done it with no legendary perk card without any problem, so you do not need any legendary perk card whatsoever. So if you have like 1 star of this perk card, use it. That is more than good. Now the best power armor for the raid is Union Troubleshooter set. Reason for that, because the Troubleshooter will protect you from the Guardian, and then the Union will protect you from the poison of the raid. There's lots of poison. The snake have poison, the 4th part of the raid have lots of poison, so this power armor will protect you from that as well. But it is not recommended. You can go find a lowest level T45 power armor and do this method with it without any problem. I have a video that already done it with T45 power armor. You can literally have a full set of level 10 T45 power armor, and you can do this method without any problem. So this power armor is 100% not necessary. It is good if you have it, but it is not necessary. It is not required. Now with the first method, I will be using this pepper shaker as well. That is only for the first method. With the second method, we don't need the pepper shaker. The only thing we'll be needing is this minigun. That's it. But for the first method, we'll be using this pepper shaker. I will show both of the methods, and you can use the one that you like the most. So let's just get started. Okay, so one thing about this trick. Now first, put your power armor here. And what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna come here. We're gonna start the fight and then run towards your power armor, go inside, then you shouldn't die. By the way, sorry, I just realized that my face cam was there like all blacked out. I just removed it. Sorry if that was annoying or anything. It was in the bottom right side. But anyway, if you are in private server, you're gonna put your power armor there, go start it, come back, go inside the power armor, you are good. But if you are in a public server, it's a little bit different, because public server is laggy, things like work slower in public server, so this Guardian will come out slower, right? If you start it and run towards your power armor, go inside, then you will die to the electricity. What you have to do, you will start this, you're gonna come here, this thing, it will like tick, say like tick tick, tick. You should wait for 3 tick. Then after that, on the 4th tick, go inside. Then you will not die. You should be okay. Now I'm gonna start it and I will let you guys listen to those ticks so you know what I'm talking about.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense.
Did you guys hear those ticking? Now 4th one, I'm going inside. Did you guys hear it? Was like, it's a very loud ticking, so you can clearly hear it. You don't need to like listen to those tick in private server, but in public server definitely you have to. Now first method, we will be using the pepper shaker. Target the shield, and let me reload actually. We're gonna target the shield and destroy his shield. His shield is destroyed. We're gonna go back to the minigun, equip it, and then you will do that much of damage. You see we're doing 1474 damage. Now the damage is way higher than that, by the way. We like most likely doing something like 3000 4000 damage per hit on this gun right now. If you are doing like low damage, I've seen like comments said, oh, I'm doing 11 damage, so your method is not working. The method is actually working, but you are not doing it correctly. So make sure you have 0 ammo. Right now I have ammo because I just got ammo from the raid. So what I'm gonna do, drop it immediately. You do not want any ammo. If you have ammo, your damage will go down from like by a lot. So you have to make sure you have 0 ammo, then you will do a lot of damage. Now let's do the second method. Okay, now guys, the second method. Now the second method is really simple. All you need a 2-star minigun, Furious with bashing damage minigun, and then you can have any power armor. It doesn't require like any specific one. You can have any power armor. You can get a chassis and just like go collect random piece of power armor, put it together, and you are good to go. And then the perk card, all you need is radioactive strength and basher perk card. That's the only 2 perk card you need. You don't need any of this perk card that you can see, and you don't need any legendary perk card either. This build is really simple. So this method, it is best, you can do it in private server with no problem. I'm gonna be doing it in private server right now, but this build is best to do in a public server. Why? Because like we said, things work slower in public server because it's a little bit laggy, so things work slower. This guardian comes out slower, and then this guardian spins slower, right? It will look at you like that. You will spin because we have to, since we are alone, this guardian will always face us, and we have to hit his back. The way we do that, we're gonna go side to side. Now on the private server, he spins like really fast. You can still kill him with no problem. It takes a little bit of tries to do it to get it right, but once you get it right, after that it's easy. But on the public server, since he spins kind of slow, it's easier to go to the side and hit him from the back. It is way easier. So make sure you're doing this method in a public server if you have trouble in private server. Now I'm gonna start and listen for the ticking. 1 2 3, and on 4 I'm gonna go inside. Now all I have to do is just go side to side. Now over here, since it's private server, it's gonna be a little bit tricky and hard, but on public server it's gonna be simpler. So now let's do it. I'm gonna go side to side trying to hit his back and get those yellow number. You see how fast he's spinning with me? You have to like change side like that to make sure he's gonna change direction. It's gonna be easier for us to hit. And always try to like hit the most on the right side. It's like easier to hit him. And we got him. You see, it was kind of hard. It was not easy, but we got him. It's still possible, but on public server it's way easier. Now I got him under a minute with no problem. And we were doing 1474 damage. If you doing anything less than that, anything less than 1000, make sure you drop all of your bullet. You have a bullet there, and you should not have any bullet there. As you can see, we use this gun. Now I have ammo because we just finished the raid. Each time you do the raid, you will get ammo, so drop that. Or once you finish them, if you want to get ammo for a different weapon, you can swap to another weapon to get ammo for a different weapon quickly. But now we have 0 ammo, and as you can see, we use this gun like an auto axe or something, like melee weapon, right? just like that, like melee weapon. That's why we're doing like crazy amount of damage. It's not like we're not shooting any bullet. And make sure you're not in first person. You have to be in third person actually to do this. Make sure you are in third person. But let me know if you guys have any trouble still down in the comment. If you had any trouble, or join the Discord, let us know there. We'll make sure to answer every comment and messages that we get, and trying to answer all of them, fix your problem. And please make sure to hit the subscribe button, because that's gonna help me out a lot. I want to see if we can hit 5,000 subscribers. That's gonna be awesome. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.